Hi, Elliot.
Hey, Stephen.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. So, is any other member will join?
Yeah. I told Aisha and Daniel, and they said that they'll both come.
Yeah, and also maybe Kwang. Hi.
Yeah,
Uh,
Kwong didn't reply because
mm-mm.
he might be in a different time zone.
He come already.
Yeah.
Hi,
So
Kwang. Hi, Kwang. Hi, Kwang.
yeah.
Hello, Stephen.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah.
You got my email for the assignment two, right?
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
struggling with that. I still have two more questions to ask you after we talk about seminar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wait for Daniel David. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Mm-mm. Basically, we want to discuss today is like because I remember I discussed with David and Elliot, and maybe Kwang is also heard something about that. So our plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for the seminar one, basically we our aim is like it is only just about 5 marks, although it's a little not many heavy, but we need to be very serious because we need to first, we need to review what we have achieved, and then what's our future plan, because this is half of the semester already. So we
Yeah.
need to have a good plan. Yeah.
Sorry, Stephen.
Yeah.
Would you mind recording this meeting?
Yes. Maybe I
I'm
can.
just not sure exactly. Yeah.
But if I recall the how to send it to you, because it's a very big, I think.
Oh,
I mean, I can record. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. If you can record as well, you can record as well. Uh, because I don't know how to send it to you. Maybe
I'll try and see if I can record it.
I already record and yeah, in case you have a problem, I will send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so for the maybe Kwang, we can discuss about your assignment too. Before other two member come join.
Um. Yeah. Okay. But I just checked your email yesterday, and
Yeah.
maybe you sent the wrong email to another Daniel. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think.
His name is Daniel V Vass or something, but you sent to Daniel Van Berg. That's a different person.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, and that's why maybe he didn't say that.
oh. So did I send you an email as well? You got my email a reply about your assignment too.
Yeah. I received it, and after I saw it, I also sent a message to Daniel on Facebook because we already connected on Facebook, but he didn't reply to me.
Oh. So, do you have any question about the assignment two after my email? You receive an email.
Yeah, I still have just two more questions to ask.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can I share my screen?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Elliot. I mean, just like assignment two, like he want to ask question like Kwang, and after that I will discuss when the other member join, we will discuss about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is my circuit for low pass one. So
yeah,
according to what you told me yesterday, so
yeah.
I separate low pass and high pass into two different circuits.
Yeah.
So so is that the meaning that we gotta show in our report that we gotta show one circuit for high pass, one circuit for low pass, and one for band pass? Is that the meaning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so for this one, you have this is instrumentation amplifier, right? Three.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the that's one of the question I want to ask. So no matter what type of filter we use, high pass or low pass, but the first part must be always the instrumentation amplifier.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. Yep. And
This is
uh,
your low pass filter, the first one.
yeah, that one is low pass. Yeah, and this one is high pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
for the band pass filter,
yeah.
the is the band pass filter is a kind of combination between high pass and low pass, isn't it?
Yeah. 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 You can combine them like as a band pass. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see any table for the result of band pass in a report. So do we need to have a table about that result or?
Yeah, you can have one because this one is optional. I think like is I don't cannot remember exactly, but you need to have a low pass and high pass. That's fundamental requirement. But if
Yeah,
you want to mean more get more bonus marks, maybe you
yeah.
need to do for the band pass and have we also have a I think have a band stop filter as well,
Yeah,
like not
and
yeah.
yeah, and I have some more questions to ask about a result because um I want to begin my frequency from 0.05, but if I do it, the VL is will be negative. So it seems really unreasonable. So can I begin from 0.5?
I think very strange why you got a negative. Is that negative very big negative?
Let me check again.
Yeah.
I remember it can be about -10 or -14 rather.
Okay. So I think like normally it should be around zero, right? Because your pass band uh one, so your gain is one, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
you should be around zero. I'm not sure
Okay.
why you got -10, -9 or -10. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got the negative value, so I gotta increase the frequency to so the lowest one with 0.5. So it with 0.5 I can got that gain quite reasonable, and then it keep increasing there.
Actually, if very low frequency, your gain should be around one. So it's the it's around zero. So it's if dB is around zero. So this is a bit small, because you got negative.
Yeah,
Mm.
and is the cutoff frequency the same for both high pass and low pass, or are they different?
They are a little different because you need to think about like uh, because you have they have give you a what's your low pass. I think high pass the stop frequency and high pass. I think there's a frequency you need to
Yeah, yeah, I
select.
don't know why yeah, I got that picture. Yeah, I just got that. So I'm completely follow that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can see because you have low pass, high pass is this one, right? Is 0.05.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the low pass is 150.
So we gotta begin the frequency from 150.
Yeah, your first 0.05 is the high pass.
Yeah. That's a 0.05. But
Mm.
if I do 0.05 for high pass, as I told you, I got negative value for VL. So, yeah, that's really weird.
Oh yeah, yeah, I think that's right. I forgot like this. You are high pass first, and the low pass later, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I do the high pass.
High pass first. In that case, that's right. Yeah, because you know like you influence the actually for low frequency should be very small, should negative. Yeah,
So for low pass, the lowest frequency should be from 150, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. So this
Okay.
so your 0.0 if it's a low pass, high pass, you should be smaller. It's like a 0.05. You need to even 0.01 start from 0.01.
Okay, yeah. Because my lowest one now is 0.5. Okay,
So it's
so I
not
can
low
change to
enough.
0.01. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
0.1. Yeah.
yeah, I got it.
I think you got in the right correction. Can you let me show you? Can you show me all? Yeah, all your design here. Can you open? Yeah. So you should have. So don't do low pass here. It should be high pass first.
High pass. Yeah.
Yeah, high pass before the low pass.
Oh, so you mean that when we show in a report, we should show the high pass first and then low pass, or we
Oh,
combine them all together?
high pass first. Like
Ah,
your one.
high pass
This
first.
is a high pass one, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's one the high pass. Yeah.
Yeah, fourth order. You high pass.
Okay, so we will show high pass first and then low pass. So do we still need to show band pass?
Yeah, band pass because low pass, high pass and low pass together is band pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So the first
you
one
no need.
high pass, the
Yeah,
second will be low pass, and the third one the combination will be band pass.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
But the band pass is already you already implement because the together is a band pass.
So I don't need to have any table about a raise or band pass.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So as everyone comes, so I think we quickly finish your question because only have 20 minutes left.
Oh yeah. I don't have any more questions to ask. Yeah,
Okay, that's great.
yeah.
So I will
If
share
you
my.
say I'm in the right direction, I have nothing to worry. Yeah.
Okay, in the
Okay.
right direction. Yeah, you
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this is group work. Actually, you group together to do
Oh,
this.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just thought it can be like some individual thing. Okay, but I can share with them. Yeah.
Share with them and discuss each step, and then you will be better. But when you practitioner and write a report, you need to separate with each part, with each individual member.
Yeah, but when you mark the report, you will mark it individually, isn't it?
Yeah, individually. But
Okay.
you only write one report.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So thank you everyone. Come. Uh, like uh, I just want to emphasize Daniel, right? Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
it's Steven.
I
Daniel comes.
yeah
Yeah.
Ayasha. Maybe have you recovered?
Hello.
You recovered from your already, right?
Yeah, the test came back negative, but I'm just on antibiotics right now.
Okay, great. Yeah, and also like no, I just want to emphasize what we should do for during our first seminar. First, I
Yeah.
remember I discussed with Daniel that we need to have you collected the ECG signal? Have you found the ECG signal?
I was working on that right now.
Yeah,
I'm on uni
yeah.
because my, as I said, like my computer isn't working properly, so I'm using one of the computers at uni to find a better signal
Mm,
and to like the appropriate
yeah.
modeling for that.
Yeah, actually, you can download from software from website. They have a ECG
Yeah,
signal. You
yeah,
can
I've been
play.
seeing a few. That's why I'm here at uni,
Yeah,
so it's easier for me.
yeah. The first step is you need to get the heart rate from the ECG signal when you get it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So first is the ECG. From ECG to get the heart rate. You can do some filtering or to do some any other algorithm to get it. So that's the first step. The second one, I remember you can connect your mobile phone with the MATLAB, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Can you do collect the data and then detect the rate? Because you can walking or you can running or do anyone. You maybe can put on the arm and then you swing your arm, generate a frequency when you do
yeah.
something, and then you detect the rate. So what's the rate?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the second.
Yeah,
Mm. So in that case, these two can be your what you have a guide already, and then it's your future plan. Yeah, the future plan. Future plan. I suggest you to do the modeling first. So I give you the data already, right? Because I already show you like if you open the file, I remember I give you this data. You have a checkout,
yes.
you have a data sample. Uh, I'm currently recording the the video. If you want, you can also record because this is a little bit big. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure I can send it to you quickly, but because I have other meeting as well. But you look at they have several data, several MATLAB code, right? You only need to use the data sample.m, and then you open, and you get this one. Then data sample.m, and then you run it. So after you run it, you will have something in the workspace looks like this, right? This is all the generated data. But what you need is only the input U and the output Y dash CP. You only
Right.
need these two. And then you can use system identification toolbox. This is just modeling. This is a modeling. So now I just introduce you how to use the modeling toolbox. You just type IDENT,
Mhm.
and then it will open things. But maybe if your version is very high version, is for example is 2020, maybe you can go like this way. You can go to first find the apps, so the apps, and then you find you can find the IDENT here.
Yeah, I got it.
You can use this one. They're the same. For my version is the same, but in the future, maybe new version you use this one, right? But anyway, you can get into identification, IDENT, and then this is the one. First, because we already generated the data, right? And what we do next is just like we generate the model. So how to generate the model? We just input the data first. So we input the data is time domain data,
Yep.
and then we have a input is U, right? U. But this U should use dash because this U is a row vector. Actually, we need a column vector. So we this one is transpose. We dash is transpose, and then U is from the row vector changed to column vector, and then same thing is for Y, the CP. So this is the output. So this one, right? So you need to know what's the sampling time. So what's the sampling time for this one? Actually, I remember. I think we select first. Select 1 second first. This will select one first. But in the future, if you can find a different sampling time. This one just assume is normalized. It's 1, and then we import the data.
Okay.
So this you can see this one import the data. If you want to see the data, you just simply tick this one, tick time plot, and then this one will tell you what the data looks like. So you know the input is like this. First the rest, and then the human start to do the treadmill walking, and after that the treadmill running. So and then they change back to so in the recovery period, and then they back to rest. So this normally, if someone do exercise, they should do like this way, will be safe, right? So this is the data you can see very noisy data, right? You can do pre-processing here, pre-processing. For example, I have lots of pre-processing method, but maybe first I remove, I do the filtering, right? So filtering, this is a frequency domain signal of the frequency domain, and then we simply uh, very easy to because this band pass filter, right? You can select
I,
what
I, I believe the MATLAB code had already removed some of the noise from that sample, though. Like, would that be necessary?
yeah, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But I show you if necessary, you can do
Okay.
it. For example, you want to get rid of some noise, right? You maybe like this, and then they will only select this frequency component. And then if I do filter, you can see that this high frequency component will be rejected, right? And then you can see I insert, and then you can see this is the filtered data. This filtered data is more smooth, little more smooth, but unfortunately we'll change the input as well. But it doesn't matter. You can. I think it's not necessary, not very necessary. But because you want to present something, you should put some filtering. And this is a filtered data, right? This is non-filtered. So if you draw the plot, so this one doesn't have anything. But if you want to see filtered, and then you can see the filtered data like this, right? It's a little smooth. And if you want to use the process data, you can put here to the workspace, to the works here. And then you will see your model is based on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Your model will based on this one to do the modeling, right? And then you start to do model like you can just mainly estimate the only 10 minutes left, so I will do quick.
Yeah.
So this one we only need to do it's like for example we use transfer function model. So transform motion you can select different order. I suggest use the simplest order. So you first order only one pole, no zero, you put this one, and then you just estimate, type estimate. And then they get a result already. You can see here is the model. And then you want to see whether it is accurate or not. You just like to see. So you can see the noisy one is the real data. So this one is you predicted data. So they are quite close, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes we also ask you to only use part of the data. You cannot use so many because so many will be the model suitable for all stage, but it's not very suitable for some particular stage. But you can do this first, so you get this model already. So what I ask you to do is like during first presentation, you can show one of this figure.
Okay.
Yeah, and see that you get the model. Here is the model. The model is here. So the model is here. You double click, so you can see this is the model.
Mm-hmm.
So it's first order model. You can see this is a first order model like this, right? So that's
Yeah,
it.
I got it.
Yeah. So you can use this one, and you can build other model. But at first, I just ask you to use the first one. For example, use the transfer function model, the first one. You can have other model in the future if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
But this is for VO2 because here the data I input is VO2. You can do the heart rate and other data as well.
Yeah, I'm modifying the code now to get other outputs as well.
Yeah, so you modify, I think it's modified here. If you open, if you go to here, if you open this one, I think if you open this one is a read data, and here you can change it from different column. You can find the different variable.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember I show you like you can find the heart rate as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's it. So you can do a similar thing, just build the model. That's modeling, right? And also you want to, if you want to do for different part, you also can do a lot of work. For example, for this one, because the pre-processing you can select range as well. For example, you only want to select a smaller range. You can select range. For example, you only want to select the range from just like in this period, because this is called onset of exercise. So in that case,
Mm-hmm.
you only select onset of exercise is here, just here, right? Because this one, and then you just insert, and then you only detect the red color part, and then you model it. So that means you can have different model, but you can see onset and offset may be different. And you do modeling again for this one, you can get a different model. Do this one, and then you estimate. So this is just for this part is very accurate. Maybe other part is not that accurate. You can see this part is a little, but the model is different, but it's very similar. So that's another method. I mean another way you can do. So now I summarize. One is you can for different variable like heart rate, or VO2 or VCO2, some other because we have a K4B2. I remember you have that image already, right? K4B2. K4B2 is very powerful, can record all the data.
What was that again? Sorry.
Yeah, K4B2. Last time I show you. You remember K4B2?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, K4B2 is something like this. This is the sensor where the data from. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this one you include in your presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you got the data, right? And then you model. That's the modeling part. And then it's control part. So for the control part is like this. You use Simulink. You use Simulink to. Do you remember I discussed with you about you use Simulink?
Briefly, yeah.
Yeah, you need to build the Simulink model, and then you put your model, identify the model in the Simulink, and then design the controller. Last time I show you how to design the controller already. So because the time is limited, I have another very important meeting. I just do maybe 2 minutes and without explanation, and to see whether we can finish that. But if you cannot, doesn't matter. I think you just present up to here is good enough.
Sure.
So do you have
Okay.
any other questions?
Well, I'm still not comfortable on the Simulink part of it, but if you say that's like okay for now,
Yeah, you no need to include the Simulink at this stage.
okay, then I think I should be good. I'll just have to modify the code a little bit to
Yeah.
input the other variables as well.
Yes.
I don't know if any of the guys has anything to ask. Probably not.
So I just want to clarify. So the data that we just used now, that was like oxygen, like from the mask,
Oxygen consumption rate.
oxygen consumption, and
Yes.
we still need to get data for the heart rate. Is that right?
Yeah, this is not compulsory. You can present in the future. You say in the future you will for other variable like heart rate, like carbon dioxide production rate. We all have this lots of variable.
Okay.
It's basically
But
up to us to decide like the inputs. But since obviously like we probably were gonna base this project, I think, more towards heart rate because not everyone's gonna be exercising with like a oxygen mask.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Any other questions? And finally, we will use Simulink. Like we build a model. Like for example, the Simulink looks like a very maybe I generated blank one, but I already show the David. But maybe for the first presentation, we no need to discuss about this Simulink part. So sorry, I have to finish the meeting.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I have another meeting at 3 and a very important meeting as well. So I think I just like use the library, and this one is very simple. But if you want, yeah, sorry.
Stephen, so for the seminar on Monday, could we allow maybe to pre-record like a presentation so we can then just like show it in class?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But when you show, I mean, you found to generate a video, right? But like this very short presentation. If your video is
How long is it again? It's like 7 minutes.
7 minutes, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that should be all right.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see this is a lot of model you can use, and then you build the things. Apologize. I need to finish the meeting now. Yeah.
That's fine.
I will
That's
discuss
fine.
with you about this later, after our seminar 1.
It's okay.
Okay.